Okay, hello everyone, welcome to another King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Online video. Okay, today team, what are we going to talk about? Okay, basically we're going to do another character introduction. Okay, which character are we going to introduce today? Let me show you guys. Okay, Orochi. Okay, today we are going to talk about Orochi. Okay, Orochi is a gang character. Okay, a gang fighter. Okay, so what does gang fighters normally do? Okay, they are more towards controlling. Some of them are support role, and they are not particularly good in doing a lot of damage, but they are normally good in giving buffs, controlling, and things like that. Okay, typically as a gang character. Okay, so let's look at his details. Okay, as you can see, Orochi, although he's not a heavy damage dealer, but his crit stats is very high. Okay, 33%. It's actually very high. So when he attacks, he ultimates, the chance of him critting is very high. Okay, so he's not bad. Okay, in that sense. Okay, so let's look at his other details. So we have feature. Okay, under his feature, it says control all, seal enemy. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, later we will look at his skills. Then you guys will understand what does this mean. Okay, so let's look at his fate. Okay, the first one, the boss. Okay, Orochi, Rugal, Gyunis. Okay, so you have these three, attack plus 25%. Okay, I repeat again. Rugal, okay, will be able to get him in the future. Okay, if let's say you just started this game, you're able to get Rugal for free. Okay, even for our server right now, we are able to get Rugal for free. Okay, because we are able to change his fragments under here. Let me show you guys. Under cross server loot battle, you are able to change Rugal fragments here. Okay, you can get it for free. Okay, 150 frags will get you Rugal. Okay, so let's go back to the character Orochi. Okay, so units, as I said, they'll be showcased, and Rugal actually recently we had a showcase also, so it'll be not hard to get actually. Okay, second one, Destiny Battle. Okay, Orochi kill Hiroi Chizuru. Okay, HP increased by 25%. Last one, Final Awakening. Okay, Orochi Chris, Orochi Yashiro, and Orochi Shime. Okay, attack plus 25%. Okay, so followed by his weapon, you will unlock. Okay, you'll get his Earth's Will Fate, followed by War Order, Orochi Badge, Despair God, Mana Tomb. Okay, so let's look at his abilities. Okay, the first one, Black Projectile. Okay, basically, under the description it says kicks out an energy wave, strikes a single enemy with 20% chance to stun. Okay, if that fighter that Orochi hits happen to be a tank fighter, it will deal 60% more damage. Okay, so basically this skill has a 20% chance to stun and deal 60% more damage against tank fighters. Okay, just a note, this 20% chance to stun is not just towards tank fighters, any fighters. Okay, could be DPS and gang also. So if he managed to use his skill on either any fighters, then there's a 20% chance to stun them. Okay, let's look at his passive skill, Assault. So basically, this assault here, in battle increases allies gang fighters control. Okay, so right now this skill is at level 68. I have stopped training Orochi. Okay, So it's only level 68. So increases the chance of control for friendly fighters by 8.7%. So if the level is higher, then the chance is higher. So basically, what does this mean? Okay, very simple. It means let's say Orochi is in your party. Any other gang fighters that has control type skills will have an increment of 8.7%, depending on the level. Okay, so let me show you guys. Let's see. Okay, Chizuru. Her ultimate. Okay, strikes enemy with 28% chance to silence. Okay, 28% plus 8.7% is about 37, 38, 36%. Okay, chance. Okay, even for her normal skill also. Okay, 20% chance plus 8% is 28%. Okay, so this is what Orochi's passive does. Okay, but I would like to add on, because of his passive is actually not that strong. Okay, unless your team consists of a lot of gang fighters with control abilities, but that is not normally the case, because normally people will put maybe 1 or 2 gang fighters in the team, because you still need DPS to take down the opponent fighters. So putting too much gang will actually decrease your damage, your team's damage by a lot. So that's why his skill only benefits himself and maybe 1 or 2 other gang fighters. That's it. If they do manage to change their skill, he will be a very powerful boss. Okay, like what? Okay, instead of allies gang fighters, if they change it to all fighters control, then Orochi will actually be a very, very strong fighter. Okay, so let's look at Max Bright Light, his ultimate. Okay, strikes all enemies with 30% chance to reduce 300 rage. Okay, not only that, and 15% chance to stun them. Okay, I repeat again. Strikes all enemies with 30% chance to reduce 300 rage and 15% chance to stun them. Okay, meaning to say there's a chance that 30% to reduce 300 rage and also 15% chance. There's also a chance that both will happen at the same time on one fighter. Okay. Also, he has 30% more chance to resurrect with rage remaining. So if he happens to die with full rage, when he resurrects, he will come back with full rage. Okay, and he can ulti immediately. Okay, so this is why under his feature he is being described as control or seal enemy. Okay, so basically he control and seal by reducing rage and stunning the opponent fighters. Okay, so let's look at his fight soul. Okay, his soul, he's a wild bear soul. Okay, which means that if you train his fight soul high enough, first round he can do ultimate. Okay, Orochi is a bit different because he's an aptitude 14 boss. His wild bear soul is actually a super wild bear soul. It doesn't say here. Okay, but how can you tell whether whether a fighter is a super bear soul, tortoise soul, or something like that? Okay, you can look at the level here. Okay, at level 10 only, his initial rage is already 600. Okay, let me compare with another fighter. Let's look at Robert. Robert is also a bear soul. Okay, but look at level 20, his initial rage is 400 only. Okay, you need a minimum rage of 400 to be able to do a first round ultimate. Okay, you need a minimum of 400. Okay, that is why I say why Orochi is a super bear soul, because at only level 10 it is already at 600. Actually, you can bring it up to level 4. It's good enough. At level 4 he's already at 400 already. Okay, this is why we say that Orochi is a super vessel. Okay, so next question some of you may ask is Orochi a good boss? Should I train Orochi? Okay, Orochi in early game, in arena, he's not bad. Okay, why? Because of his ultimate. Okay, and in early game, not much fighters is able to clear away the stun and other control effects. Let's say you put another gang fighters with Orochi. Okay, but he's not that good in tournament, in 1v1 situation. Okay, unless he resurrects, but there's also a chance he will still lose also. Why? Because he doesn't do that much damage. Okay, he's mainly there to control. Okay, so in mid game and even late game, he's not that useful anymore. Okay, but further in the late game, when the gates feature is open, okay, and you at that point in time you still continue training him. Okay, if you unlock his 6th gate, then he will unlock his other ultimate. Okay, basically that is a single target ultimate that does a lot of damage. At that point in time, he will be quite viable in tournament, but not in arena anymore. Okay, so there's pros and cons in training him. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend training him even in the early game, because you need there's other better bosses out there. Okay, compared to Orochi, you want someone that can control and stuff like that. There's a lot of other good bosses. Okay, I can just give you a quick look. You can look at Kula. Okay, look, her ultimate freeze execution. Okay, use ice field to strike enemy. The fewer the enemy fighters, the more the damage. Okay, on top of that, randomly decrease 3 enemies 60% crit power and 30% chance to freeze 2 of them. You see, look at all the different types of attributes her ultimate gives. Okay, so her normal skill even reduce healing and 25% chance to silence. So that's why Orochi compared to other fighters, he's not that good. Okay, so basically this concludes my character introduction for Orochi. Hope this gives you guys some insight and future planning on what to train, who not to train. Okay, then hope my videos so far gives you guys a lot of information and you guys learn something from it. Okay, so I hope to see you guys in the next video. Okay, goodbye.